In a world woven from whispers of magic and threads of sunlight, a story of kindness began to unfold. Deep within an ancient forest, where sunlight filtered through the leaves like liquid gold, a young girl named Elara was wandering. Her eyes, curious and bright, scanned the mossy ground. It was there, nestled amongst the roots of a colossal oak, that she found it. A tiny, mechanical creature, no bigger than her thumb, lay motionless. One of its delicate, filigree wings was bent and broken. Elara knew what it was: a lumen, a creature of light and moonlight. But this one's inner glow was gone, its crystal body dark and cold. A profound sadness touched her heart. The forest felt a little dimmer without its light. Gently, she cupped the dormant lumen in her hands and carried it back to her home, a sprawling workshop nestled high in the branches of a great tree. The space was a charming chaos of gears, herbs, and half-finished inventions. With the focused precision of a watchmaker, Elara set to work. She selected her finest tools, tweezers as thin as a hair and a magnifying glass polished to perfection. Using a strand of glistening spider's silk to bind the fracture and a single, perfect drop of morning dew to seal it, she carefully mended the fragile wing. The repair was seamless, a testament to her gentle and patient hands. Yet, despite the mended wing, the lumen remained still and dark. Elara knew its mechanical body was only half the puzzle. She turned to her collection of old, leather-bound books, their pages filled with the forgotten lore of the valley. After hours of searching through brittle pages smelling of dust and time, she found the answer. An aged illustration showed a lumen basking in the night sky, with text explaining that they didn't run on gears or steam, but fed on pure moonlight. That evening, as twilight painted the sky in shades of lavender and rose, she placed the little creature on her windowsill, her heart full of hope. But the sky had other plans. A thick blanket of clouds rolled in, obscuring the moon completely. The night passed, and the lumen remained lifeless. A quiet determination settled over Elara. She would not let this tiny life fade away. Placing the lumen inside a protective glass lantern, she secured it safely and began a journey. Her destination was the peak of the tallest mountain in the valley, the one place she knew she could rise above the clouds. Her trek began in the misty woods at the mountain's base, where shadows danced and the air was cool and damp. She crossed sparkling streams that sang over smooth stones, their music a gentle encouragement. The climb was long and arduous, but with every step, the thought of the little creature in her lantern spurred her onward. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, she emerged from the tree line and stood upon the windswept peak. Below her, a sea of clouds stretched to the horizon, a soft, white ocean under the heavens. Above, the sky was a canvas of deepest indigo, scattered with diamond-like stars and dominated by a brilliant, full moon. Its light was pure and powerful. With trembling hands, Elara opened the lantern. The lumen's glass body instantly began to drink in the silvery beams. Slowly, a warm, pulsing light ignited within its core, growing brighter with each passing moment. Its newly repaired wings began to vibrate, then whir with a soft, humming sound. With a final, brilliant pulse of light, the revitalized lumen lifted into the air. It flew out of the lantern and circled Elara's head in a joyful, luminous dance, a silent thank you for her kindness. Then, as if answering a silent call, it darted upwards. Across the peak, dozens, then hundreds of other lumens emerged, a breathtaking swarm of living stars. Her little friend joined them, and together, they flew off into the starry night sky, their collective light a river of brilliance against the darkness. Elara watched them go, a single happy tear tracing a path down her cheek. Her heart was full. With a contented sigh, she turned and began her long journey home, leaving the mountain to its silent, moonlit vigil, her own small light having made the world just a little bit brighter. And so concludes our tale of a small act of kindness that reignited a star and filled the night with light.